Hey, I got a question for you. Do you want to see the largest, coolest, most massive Lego Tatooine MOC in the history of the universe? You do? Oh, cool. Well, you're in the right place. Let's go. Hello, welcome to Lobricks. I am Leaky Trooper, and this is our Lego Tatooine MOC Spotlight. And today we are going to be going to everyone's favorite hive of scum and villainy, Mos Eisley, to look at one of my favorite parts of the MOC, which is the Dowager Queen. And don't forget to stick around to the end of the video, because you guys are going to help us decide what part of the MOC we are going to highlight next. So we've been getting a lot of comments lately that you guys want to see more of the Tatooine MOC, specifically now that the Tatooine MOC weekly series is going to be coming to an end in January, and we're moving to the ice planet of Hoth. Oof. Wait, why are we moving out of the sun again? So not to abandon Tatooine. It's right behind me and it's not going anywhere. And we're going to be revisiting it from time to time, doing new features, new updates, all that good stuff. But now that we're moving on to Hoth, that is going to take up a ton of our time for the weekly updates. So instead, we decided we're going to do these spotlights. In each video, you're getting 3 parts of Star Warsy goodness. First, we talk about why did we put this thing on our MOC? Part 2, how do we do it? How do we get it on the MOC? And part 3 is seeing it actually on the MOC, watching a cinematic flyover, in this case of the Dowager Queen on the Tatooine MOC. Let's talk about this very old, very mysterious ship, the Dowager Queen, why we put it on the MOC, and how we did it. So the Dowager Queen was a colony ship that crash landed on Tatooine long before the Galactic Empire and before all the conflict and all that good stuff. Not sure where it fits into the timeline with the High Republic, the New Republic, all that jazz, but it's been there for a really long time. So the upended wreckage of the Dowager Queen is a big landmark in downtown Mos Eisley. Some say that is how the original colonists got to Tatooine in the Dowager Queen, which would make Mos Eisley the original place where non-indigenous folks got onto Tatooine, much to the chagrin of the indigenous people like the Jawas and the Sand People. So the history of the Dowager Queen on the channel goes way back to episode 13, where we first built our very own Dowager Queen, which kind of gets us to the first point. Why the Dowager Queen? So the Dowager Queen was always something that I thought was really cool, impressive as part of Mos Eisley. It only appeared in 2 places. It appeared in New Hope and it appeared in Battlefront 2. And in Battlefront 2, you got to see kind of a whole 360 view of the Dowager Queen. In New Hope, which was the special edition version they released in 1997, you just saw it briefly when the land speeder went by it in the streets of Mos Eisley. So there was never a Lego set that featured the Dowager Queen, so we had to build our own custom version of it, which was also something that attracted me to it. So we had to go searching for custom variants of the Dowager Queen. And here's a couple of pictures that we pulled off of Reddit. These sort of were used for our inspiration, but at the end of the day, we had to create our own version of the Dowager Queen. Here's a few pictures of it being constructed way back in episode 13. I'll put a link to that episode right up above so you can go check out the whole thing. But we didn't do a speed build, or we never really did a parts list or instructions. We just kind of pieced it together. So unfortunately, we don't have a parts list. If you guys are interested, put some notes below in the comments saying you'd like to see the parts list. I'll see what I can do. Might be a little difficult without tearing the thing apart. The other thing we were worried about was how fragile the Dowager Queen was. It's not Lego built, it was leaky built, so it's not very stable. Every time we moved it, parts were falling off, so it's one area of Mos Eisley we try to avoid whenever we can, so it doesn't completely fall apart.
Not entirely stable. I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
Let's take a quick fly around with some music and see the Dowager Queen on our MOC in Mos Eisley. I think that's what you came here to see, right? right, well there was the Dowager Queen on the Tatooine MOC in all of its glory. Our custom, actually it was our second custom build. The first one was long gone, the Skyhopper base. We won't talk about that. So now it's time for you guys to choose what is going to be the next part of the Tatooine MOC that we are going to spotlight. And there's a poll in the community section, and I put a few of the general areas in there. Mos Eisley, Jabba's Palace, the Crate Dragon Cave, the Junlin Wastes. Within Mos Eisley we have the Razor Crest, we have the Cantina, some cool places. We have what I call Market Street, where we have incorrectly put Qui-Gon, Anakin, and Padme in Jar Jar. So now's your chance to say, hey, what are we going to spotlight next? And in an upcoming spotlight video, we will let the people decide. So with that, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like. Please hit the notifications if you want to see more content like this. Don't forget, on January 26th, our Hoth series will begin, the Hoth MOC. And again, we're not going to forget about Tatooine, but we're going to be taking a break from it for a while, other than these spotlight videos. And also, don't forget to subscribe, and you can become a Lobricks member by hitting the join button right below there someplace. So I hope you liked today's video. I am Leaky Trooper. I am out of here, and bye.